Good morning. I'm here once again, pulled off Big Elk Road, also known as County Road 47. And today I'm gonna go for Kenny Mountain once again. I was out here a few days ago and I messed up the route. However, I think I know where to go this time. Official start time, 7:25. And we've got snow today. I've been coming up this thing. It's pretty steep at the beginning. And I just need to work my way through these rocks. And then right up there, I should be up in the sunlight. And it should be much warmer up there too. Hopefully. My hands are cold. And last time that I was out here, I followed the cairns around and they ended somewhere right in here. And then I continued to go up and over that high point. And that's not where you want to go if you're trying to get to the top of Kenny Mountain. So instead, today, I'm going to stay over here and try and go up and over that high point. I've been hiking for about 30 minutes or so. And I think right here is where I'm gonna split off the trail and start heading up this slope. I mean, that looks about as good as anything right there. All right, I just now hit the sunshine and it is gonna be a beautiful day today. Look at that blue sky already. The weather said it was gonna be all cloudy and stuff. So this is just a real nice surprise. Just a real nice surprise. Oh, will you look at that? And there's a cairn. And this is officially bushwhacking status. I had to stop to take my jacket, hat, and gloves off. Because now that I'm up here in the sunshine, it's like who turned on the heat lamp? It's toasty up here. This is looking back to the east. And look at the front range. It's all engulfed in clouds. See, that's what I thought I was gonna get all day today. And then as soon as I broke through all that, it was nice and sunny. The intensity is picking up a little bit. It's starting to get steep. And I'm getting a lot more shrubs and down trees. But we're gonna keep pushing on. The plan is to fight my way around this rock. I don't know. See, I feel like this is a little bit better. Yeah, I think I just passed another broken down cairn. I think last time I was out here, I think I was up on this high point right up there. And then I just ran out of terrain, had to turn around. But this is looking much better today. Yeah, I'm actually getting somewhere. If I can just get up and over this part, it looks like the rest of the terrain up to the summit is going to be vastly different. It's not nearly this steep. And there's another big rock that I'm hiking around. And this is to the east again. It looks like I may have some options over here if need be. But for now, I think I'm just gonna take it through here as best I can and then try and go up and over. I don't know. It's like the closer I get to this upper part, the more cliffy it looks. This thing is getting super steep. And that's looking back down at where I've come from. I can see the trail cutting through. But I'm way up here on the ridge. I'm coming up just to the left of that rock up there, and I'm getting really close. Maybe another 100 vertical feet straight up. All right, and I think I finally made it up the steepest part. That was brutal back there. I definitely had to use my hands. But this is at about 8,300. The summit's up at around 9,300. So I think I've got about 1,000 left. And these trees right here are at the top of that gulch that I was looking at in the last video, where I was talking about that I should have went up that way. Well, I'm pretty much at the top of it now. I had to navigate some cliffs to get up here. It's a little tricky. I've come up around the big rock up here, and this is what I'm getting next. I'm gonna head straight out, go up and over this high point, and then the summit is actually just beyond it. According to the GPS, it's 1.1 miles away. And this is what I'm looking at next. Looks like there's a decent path that swings around the trees. This is like a maze of rocks up here. I'm just zigzagging in between them. Finally, something besides down trees. Man, this is some slow moving up here. No, that's not the summit out there. I'm getting to that point in the hike where I'm starting to ask myself, what in the hell I'm doing out here? This is getting pretty crazy. Well, guys, I think this is the end of the road. I feel like it's taken me like 30 minutes just to get over here from that rock. And I've been out here for a little over 2.5 hours. I've made it up to just under 8,900 feet, which means I only had a couple hundred left up to the summit. But I think this is the end of the road. I'm having a heck of a time getting through these trees right here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Because not only are there the trees, but there are tons of down trees in between. But yeah, about 7/10 of a mile straight out in that direction is going to be the summit. I made it about 2/3 of the way. So right here, this is going to be the break spot. I just don't think it would be smart to keep trying to go further because I've got to come back through all this. And there are no straight lines out here at all. I'm up and down and back and forth and side to side, doing everything I can to try and weave my way through these trees, but it's just not happening. I am now 0-2 on Kenny Mountain from the south. So I'm pretty sure this is the last time that I'm gonna try and hike to the top, starting from Big Elk Road down there. But you know what? It's a beautiful day out here, and I'm gonna enjoy this nice weather. We've got a perfect blue sky and hardly any wind. Yeah, it doesn't get much nicer than this. I just got done flying the drone around, and I'm hearing sticks and twigs and stuff break back here. There's some kind of animal back here. I just hope it's not a mountain lion. But if it is, and they want to come get me, there's really nothing I can do about it. There's nowhere to run. Well, guys, it's about 10:40 right now. I was going to sit up here till 11, but those sticks that are being broken behind me are kind of scaring the bejesus out of me a little bit. So it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. The only good thing is that I've got my tracks that I can follow out. However, the bad thing is that half the time I was going around in circles. Being able to follow my tracks out of here is really nice. But again, I would not attempt a hike like this unless you have a GPS. Otherwise, you're going to get lost. Just trying to get down this thing is tricky. And I'm finally out of the trees. Hallelujah. That was by far the hardest part of this whole hike. Now I just got to get down this real steep part. I can tell you one thing for sure though, and that's that my previous tracks in the snow, in conjunction with the GPS route, saved me. If it hadn't been for those two things, I would have died up here. No way I would have found my way back. I hiked pretty far across this top part. I know I still had like 7/10 of a mile over to the summit, but still, I made it pretty far up here. It's taken a long time to get back to that real steep part. I've been hiking down for 45 minutes, and according to my GPS, I've only come out about 4/10 of a mile as the crow flies. That's how long it takes to pick your way back and forth through all these rocks and trees up here. I've just about made it back down to the trail, and I'm really happy about that. That was brutal coming down that real steep part. Yeah, just all in all, this whole hike has been brutal. All right, guys, and I'm back. It's just now 12:30, so that took an hour and 50 minutes to come back down. GPS is showing that at about 4 miles total, with roughly a 2,000 foot vertical elevation gain. Yeah, that was pretty serious. It wasn't a long hike, but it's nasty like the whole time. Hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, y'all, peace.